Authorities are scrambling to find out how a pet shop worker contracted a mutant strain of COVID, which is linked to the Delta variant. Meanwhile, experts believe a Pakistani woman may have been infected at a quarantine hotel, which is found to have poor ventilation system. Among the confirmed local cases today was a 43-year-old Pakistani woman who returned from Pakistan while transiting in Dubai.
She finished 21-day quarantine hotel already, so she's allowed to go home. And the day 26 test is additional precaution, for test. So she's allowed to go out, but she did stay at home with her children.
Her husband and 4 children have been quarantined. Health officials also paid a visit to the Silka Seaview Hotel in Yau Ma Tei this afternoon, after suspecting some guests had infected each other. 5 people who have stayed there have now tested positive for COVID. Government advisor Yoon Kwok-young was not satisfied with the hotel's ventilation, saying the virus may have traveled down the corridor and cross-contaminated rooms. Some of the guests now have to stay for 2 more weeks as a precaution. Meanwhile, a 40-year-old airport worker who cleaned cargo planes has been identified as an import-related case after her genome sequence was similar to overseas infections. But authorities are on high alert after a woman who worked at Little Boss Pet Shop in Causeway Bay was found with the L452R strain of COVID. That means the 23-year-old who did not travel recently most likely contracted Delta, and not the prevailing Omicron strain. While she often had meals in the shop, she dined at the Yau Ma Tei outlet of hot pot chain Hai Di Lao with 4 friends, as well as 2 restaurants on Belcher Street in Kennedy Town. She also stayed at a Wan Chai hotel with a friend on Monday, but did not use the communal facilities there. Her family members, colleagues, and other close contacts were sent to quarantine. Authorities said the animals in the shop will either be cared for by friends or by the Agriculture, Fisheries, and Conservation Department.